If anyone told you a year ago that the internet would lose its collective mind over a semi-transparent pair of legs from a gacha game with possible persons with disability vibes, you probably would have laughed, shrugged, and gone back to farming echoes. Yet here we are, watching history unfold as Mornye becomes the most unexpectedly viral resonator Wuthering Waves has ever seen. And it didn't take a cinematic trailer, a lore bomb, or even a power-crept kit to do it. Just legs. Legs that apparently broke both Twitter and every cosplayer's sanity in one night. Welcome back to the channel. Kamusta sa inyong lahat? What's wild is that this wasn't even supposed to be the big moment. The community was already busy dissecting the 3.0 banner lineup. December's update is bringing 2 headliners, and most people assumed the spotlight would naturally land on Lynae first. Her reveal had everyone whispering about her design, her bike, and whether she would be the one to steal the show this patch. People were ready to crown her the 3.0 poster girl without hesitation. But then, in the most accidental plot twist imaginable, Mornye quietly entered the stage and the entire internet essentially threw itself at the floor in shock. Not because she came with a lore dump or a gameplay preview, but because someone shared a single image of her legs and suddenly the numbers on social media started breaking the sound barrier. This is why you need to get started saving up for version 3.0. Loot Bar is currently offering a massive Black Friday sale from November 25 to December 1 to everyone. Tap my link to avail of massive discounts of up to an additional 10% on top of all other offers. Talk about effect stacking and doubling your Loot Bar points. Yeah, don't miss out and join in on the celebrations. Loot Bar is trusted by the gaming community with high Trustpilot scores. Their DIY mobile top-up ensures you get these discounts without giving away your password. So yeah, check it out and click the link in my description and pinned comments. Now back to the video. Now here's where things get unhinged. A small Japanese account with only a few thousand followers reposted an image of Mornye with the caption, "Wondering how cosplayers are supposed to make this work." The tone was lighthearted, the expectation was small, the outcome was absolutely unprecedented. The post skyrocketed past 17 million views. To put that in perspective, official Wuthering Waves drip marketing posts don't even hit that consistently. Even the biggest JP announcements for past Resonators usually sit comfortably below those numbers. Meanwhile, this random repost from a non-influencer account matched the official post's like count and almost quadrupled its viewership. People outside the Wuthering Waves bubble don't fully grasp how absurd this is. You can scroll back through previous drip marketing and banner teasers to find a baseline for comparison. Zani's reveal was a hit with over 5 million views on the official JP account. Len's early marketing did solid numbers too, sitting in the low millions. They're attractive characters, they're relevant to the patch, and they're backed by the game's massive audience. But none of them, and I mean none of them, have touched the virality Mornye's legs achieved overnight. Even if you zoom out to the broader gacha world, these numbers get ridiculous. Think of some of the most hyped characters in recent memory from rival games. Huge names with studio-backed campaigns and global anticipation. Yet somehow, a single cropped image of Mornye blew past many of them without even trying. It's almost like the internet collectively agreed to speedrun her into legend status. This whole thing has accidentally become one of Wuthering Waves' biggest marketing wins to date. They didn't have to plan anything, pay for anything, hype anything, or coordinate anything. The community essentially did it for them. And I wouldn't be surprised if the dev team is sitting in a meeting room right now, staring at charts, wondering how they can replicate this lightning-in-a-bottle moment again. But circling back to the actual 3.0 patch reveals, there's a lot more going on than just viral chaos. The first phase features Lynae, arriving with her sleek bike that immediately sent the community into full theory crafting mode. Some players are convinced she'll be pulling off stylish bike-based combat reminiscent of iconic action heroes, while others think she might introduce a fresh mobility trick to the open world. Whenever a character rolls in with a custom vehicle, people's imaginations go wild, and this time is no different. As for her element, the heavy use of green in her drip marketing has many assuming she'll be Arrow, though her earrings lean into that same shade. But since Kuro has a history of playing color roulette with their character designs, we won't truly know her element until they make it official. The second banner of the update is where Mornye officially appears, and with how viral she's been, her debut is basically guaranteed to be explosive. Even players who weren't initially interested have now been dragged into the hype tornado purely by osmosis. It's that powerful. The funny twist is that many players have started rethinking their original poll priorities. People who planned on going all in for Len have found themselves staring at Mornye's art thinking, well, maybe I have enough currency for both. Maybe pity isn't real. Maybe the universe will understand. And honestly, I get it. The more we've seen from Mornye's reveal art and marketing, the clearer it becomes that her design hits a certain elegance that Wuthering Waves hasn't showcased in quite this way before. She's graceful, striking, and distinct enough to stand out even in a cast already full of beautifully crafted characters. And apparently, the internet has decided that she's now the standard. So what does her latest drip actually tell us? The more you look at it, the more it starts opening the door to several possibilities. The dominant purple shades woven into her design, especially the subtle violet tassels hanging from her earrings, have sparked a fresh wave of speculation that she might not be tied to the expected elements at all. Some players are convinced these details are hinting at an electro alignment, while others think they're misdirection meant to keep us guessing. Beyond the color coding, her thematic connection to time and spatial manipulation suggests she may end up wielding abilities far more complex than simple crowd control. If her kit truly plays with temporal effects, she might freeze enemies in place, rewind their positions, or even pull them into her space with a kind of gravitational snap. Whatever direction they take her, it's becoming clear that she won't be another straightforward Resonator. Mornye is shaping up to be a character whose gameplay will feel as surreal and otherworldly as her visual design. Mornye's fragile, stardust-like design makes her feel perfectly suited for a ranged rectifier kit, one that relies more on cosmic finesse than physical strength. It's easy to imagine her summoning constellations or clusters of chilled starlight, creating electro or glacio-infused bursts that freezes or electrocutes enemies from afar, rather than engaging directly. If she is indeed a glacio character, as I initially suspected, her abilities could center around slow, constant chip damage, frost zones, or orbiting projectiles that hover around her until she releases them in a controlled burst. She may even generate a shimmering field that damages enemies over time while giving allies subtle defensive protection. Her overall role is harder to pinpoint, though she doesn't feel like a traditional main DPS. Instead, she could settle into a supportive niche with a cosmic twist, possibly healing by stitching allies together with star energy or applying buffs that shift depending on her celestial patterns. She may also become Glacio's first true skill or liberation damage buffer, making her ideal for teams built around consistent timed bursts. Her ultimate could easily be a visually stunning move, collapsing a miniature nebula into a frozen gravity sphere before shattering it, perfectly capturing her quiet, calculated, cosmic-themed power. With the Game Awards coming on December 11th, there's a very high chance Wuthering Waves will drop a new teaser or trailer for 3.0 during the show. The marketing cycle is aligning perfectly, and with the viral wave still rising, this is probably the most momentum the community has ever had leading into a major update. So if you're watching this as someone trying to figure out which banner to pull, or you're just here to marvel at the absurdity of a viral post rewriting the hype rankings, you're in good company. This is shaping up to be one of the most entertaining pre-patch seasons the game has ever seen. At the end of the day, it's still your choice which character speaks to you the most. Maybe it's Len with her sleek design and her motorcycle mystery. Maybe it's Mornye, who has become the first character in gacha history to cause an internet meltdown using only her knees and some translucent polymers. Or maybe you're saving for someone not even in the lineup yet. Either way, the 3.0 train has left the station and we're full speed ahead into what's likely going to be a wild few weeks. Let me know who you're pulling for and why, because this is probably the one patch where everyone's tastes are getting pulled in different directions. If this video resonated with you, you know what to do. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the bell for a free sandwich and massive gacha luck in 3.0. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I'll see you on the next video drop. Goodbye.